Introducing the Sony BRAVIA 7, a TV that'll feel right at home where you love to watch movies and shows. This year, we're unveiling our Cinema's Coming Home campaign, where we'll be focused on delivering the cinema experience you desire right in your home. And that's not limited to our flagship TVs. We want to make sure that all our TVs deliver on this idea. That's why the BRAVIA 7 shares so many features with our flagship BRAVIA 9. I want to share with you the many amazing features found in the BRAVIA 7, but make sure you stick around to the end where I'm going to reveal a couple of my favorites. And with that said, let's start with the major features that'll ensure you have a great cinema experience. First and foremost, the BRAVIA 7 is a mini LED TV. It has more LEDs and more local dimming zones than the standard full array LED televisions. Now, adding more LEDs and more zones sounds great, but how you control them, well, that's what sets Sony mini LEDs apart. This is achieved with our updated and even more powerful XR processor. It features a scene recognition system that detects and analyzes what's on the screen and optimizes the picture for ultimate realism. This means no matter what you watch, broadcast TV, your favorite streaming shows, or the latest action blockbuster, with BRAVIA 7, you can expect an incredible viewing experience. Coupled with the XR processor is our best backlight control technology, XR Backlight Master Drive. This system is sophisticated and powerful enough to handle all the additional zones and mini LEDs that the BRAVIA 7 has to offer. Additionally, instead of turning zones on and off in an effort to create contrast, this process can dim each zone independently, resulting in finer control and better contrast. We then manage all this extra control with XR Contrast Booster 20. This technology can take the power not used in the dim zones and redirect it to other LEDs and providing them with that extra boost of brightness. This maximizes the amount of contrast a panel can deliver, giving you deeper and more detailed shadows alongside super bright and punchy highlights. And as an added bonus, all of this is achieved while improving on energy efficiency. I'd actually call that a win-win. Another benefit of a TV with super bright mini LEDs is the amount of color that can be delivered. This is where the XR processor utilizes XR Triluminos Pro technology. Together, they manage the billions of color shades this panel can deliver. This allows the TV to produce vibrant scenes, everything from beautiful green forests, realistic looking grass, crystal blue oceans, and of course, flawless skin tones. With color accuracy like this, your home cinema will come to life, whether you're watching a new movie or rewatching some of your old favorites. Now, along with color and brightness, clarity is just as important, and Sony's known for its upscaling ability, and that's why this TV gets our very best XR Clear image. This gives the BRAVIA 7 extra clarity, reduced noise, and the return of fine details. This is great for remastering classics or restoring low-quality content. Additionally, you also get XR Motion Clarity, which happens to be our best motion tech. This means that you'll enjoy everything you watch knowing that you'll get bright, smooth, and blur-free motion. We've also teamed up with the most prominent streaming names to create Sony-specific picture modes. This is to make sure you see each streaming platform's content in the most cinematic way. These calibrated modes let you forget about TV settings, knowing that each app has its own setting for the type of content you're watching. For instance, new this year, we'll have Prime Video Calibrated Mode, which means if you're watching a movie on Prime Video, your TV will look amazing. But what if you then want to switch and watch a live game on Prime Video? Well, that's not a problem. This calibrated mode will automatically change the TV settings, making your motion smooth and your picture beautiful, creating an amazing live sports viewing experience. Along with Prime Video, you'll also get calibrated modes for these apps, ensuring an elevated cinematic experience across multiple streaming sources. Now let's talk about the latest content formats. Sony is a massive name in the movie and TV show industry, so making sure you have support for all these formats is our priority. And with the BRAVIA 7, you'll get support for all the high dynamic range content, whether in Dolby Vision, IMAX Enhanced, or HDR10. It's all in there. Planning for a great movie night as soon as you get your BRAVIA 7 home? Well, open up the Sony Pictures Core app and take advantage of your included movie credits. And speaking of those premium formats, many of these movies come in IMAX Enhanced and Dolby Vision. For me, seeing these logos means that a director put extra effort into the look and feel of that movie. And it's important to know that I have a TV capable of faithfully reproducing their vision. Now that we've covered how you can get a great visual experience, let's take a moment to go over the sound component of the BRAVIA 7. And as you should expect, The BRAVIA 7 supports both Dolby Atmos and DTS:X. And if you're worried about your favorite content only having basic 2-channel audio, with 3D surround upscaling, the BRAVIA 7 can transform that basic audio, creating an immersive surround experience, making you feel like you're a part of the action. You'll get our newly developed Voice Zoom 3 technology, so you can finally put down the remote and stop turning the volume up and down. I'm not kidding. Voice Zoom 3 uses advanced AI machine learning to recognize human voices and separate them from the other sounds. It then amplifies or reduces their volume, so even faint dialogue sounds are loud and clear, while reducing the other noises that make it hard to understand what people are saying. And of course, there are levels to all things. And if you're looking to go bigger with more immersion when it comes to sound, I recommend pairing your BRAVIA 7 with one of these BRAVIA Theater sound options. They're a perfect complement to create the ultimate home theater experience. These pairings also enhance the Voice Zoom 3 feature that I mentioned a moment ago and unlocks the latest version of Acoustic Center Sync. That is the feature which turns all the TV speakers into one immersive center channel when connected to a compatible Sony soundbar or AV receiver, allowing crystal clear voice to come directly from the screen. Basically, everything you want from an amazing movie night is in there. But as promised, here are a few features that I personally love about the BRAVIA 7. First, there's Google TV and smart features. And as you can see here, we've made how you get around even easier and more intuitive with our new user interface. Plus, with Google TV, the BRAVIA 7 has over 800 free channels built in. There's also support for hands-free Google Assistant, which means you can ask your TV questions and get help with your everyday tasks. Our thoughtfully redesigned new Eco Remote features quick launch buttons so that you can get to your content much faster, or put down your remote and conveniently use your cell phone to control the new BRAVIA 7 with the Sony BRAVIA Connect App. It's got tons of useful features right at your fingertips. You can also add a BRAVIA Cam, which is more than just a camera for video calls with family and friends, or even work. This camera can also help optimize the TV for your room and seating position. With Ambient Optimization Pro, it can even help reduce the effects of glare by adjusting the brightness between light and dark areas on the screen. Plus, it'll also warn your kids to back up if they get too close to the TV. Call that pretty smart. To further help you with your journey with kids, we've also included a calm picture setting. This is a picture quality mode that lowers the brightness and uses softer colors and contrast, which may help those little ones settle down for the night. You also get the ability to make a kids profile, creating a safe space where kids can browse freely. And for my gaming enthusiasts, you know I didn't forget about you. For special feature adjustments, the BRAVIA 7 has a dedicated game menu. Additionally, you'll enjoy support for Dolby Vision gaming, unlocking next-level color reproduction in your compatible games. There's also multi-view, so you can enjoy YouTube on one side of the screen while playing your game on the other. There's separate modes for first-person shooters and real-time strategy games. Plus, the perfect for PlayStation 5 features, which includes auto-genre picture mode and auto HDR tone mapping. You'll also get an added bonus of PlayStation Remote Play. It's all in there to help with your next gaming experience. Now, for those of you that are focused on the environment, well, we've got a feature for you. In the new Eco Dashboard 2, you can now see a visual representation of your power usage, as well as a power consumption report. All the tools you need to save on power are conveniently located right here. Also new for this year, the BRAVIA 7 has a 4-way position stand. The new position is the underlay stand. This makes the stand disappear when used with one of our BRAVIA theater bars. They have been designed to harmonize for both audio and visual appeal. This and the TV's seamless edge design make for a beautiful statement in any home. Lastly, and this is one of my favorite things to do with my TV, is living decor. This built-in app lets you choose from several different genres of art to display when you're not watching TV. It can turn that black rectangle into an absolute masterpiece anytime you want. I personally like to display photos of my family and our vacations together, but whichever you choose, the BRAVIA 7 can and will be a conversation starter. That's it. The BRAVIA 7 is an all-around powerhouse of a TV. But if you want to know more, please let me know in the comments. And while you're there, feel free to share your thoughts about your favorite feature on the BRAVIA 7. And as always, it's your boy Larry from Sony. Catch you next time.